These are going to give you a angle like this, and that is the angle that they want you to find. It might be written out as the Greek letter theta, maybe a question mark, or maybe it's like A, B, and C or something like that. So if that was true for this one, this would ask you to find angle A. All right, now compared to that angle, just like before they used to give you an angle when you're finding a missing side, compared to this angle, we have to know, are we working with the opposite and the hypotenuse, the adjacent hypotenuse, or so on? And they have information on this one with the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. So adjacent and hypotenuse, that is going to be my cosine. So for this one, I'm going to say cosine of either theta, or I could say A. I'll use A for this example. And like before, I'm going to make a fraction, which is the A over the H, the adjacent 5 over the hypotenuse 7. Okay, then we get to let our calculator do all the work for us. Now, you've probably found where your sine, cosine, and tangent button is by now. And above that, you might have in the same color as your second or shift button. It's going to say sine, cosine, or tangent with a little -1. That stands for the inverse cosine or inverse tangent or whatever one you're using. In this case, we're going to use the inverse cosine to help us find A. So to do that, we're going to set this equation up where I'm going to say that A is actually going to equal the inverse cosine of 5 over 7. All right, of 5 over 7, just like this. And if I let the calculator do that work for me, I'm going to say shift, or I guess second, and then cosine, and then I'm going to type in just 5 divided by 7. Enter, and this gives us some numbers, and those numbers are actually going to be in degrees because we're talking about an angle. So sometimes I think most books either have you round to the nearest whole degree or maybe to the nearest tenth. We'll go nearest tenth, and this one happens to be that A is going to be 44.4 degrees, 44.4.